Okay, okay. So, guys, in today's live, we are simply going to analyze for roughly 30 minutes, and then we end it from there. Only 30 minutes. I'm going to analyze for 30 minutes. Anyway, how have you guys been? How has it been? So, I'm back again with the live analysis. Let's see if we can make something today. Let's see if we can make something today. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you are watching. If you are going to watch, subscribe also. Share, because I'm going to be sharing A setups only. A setups only. Just make sure you have subscribed. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys setups and then vlogs, as you are seeing that I have been consistently posting. So kindly subscribe to the channel. Now let's go with the analysis. We're just going to focus on gold only. If you are going to watch me and you want me to analyze something for you, then let me know. Let me know the pair that you would like me to analyze for you. So we have our goal here. The first thing I told you, first thing first, is to know the trend of the market. Know the trend of the market. So this is our chart here, our goal chart. Let first listen to the voice quality of this live. If you guys are hearing me well, let me see. All right. So the sound is good. Yeah, the sound is good. So let's continue. As I was saying, that you need to know the trend first in order to take that a setup trade, as the thumbnail says. So here, simply we are seeing the trend. The trend is moving down. We are seeing it making higher highs, higher lows. This is a low now because it did not cross this high here. So if it had crossed like this is a higher high and then a higher low. Higher high right here, higher low. This is not a higher high again because we are seeing a change of trend here happening. Now we are going for higher lows and lower lows. This it could have been a double top if it had reached that area. So now we are seeing a change of trend from here. We are going to a downtrend. Some small range right here. Yeah, so we shall target this from the higher time frame. That is what I'm seeing. Yes, from my perspective, that is what I'm seeing right there. I hope we are all seeing the same thing that I'm seeing here on the chat. If not, you have to let me just keep it. Yeah, but we need to be seeing the same, but not the same. It depends on your trading style, how you have mastered the analysis of your charts. So it depends. This is what I'm seeing. We're seeing a downtrend from the higher time frame. So let's simply write it down here that let's write it down that higher time frame, which is daily, 24 hours, we are equals to, let's say equals to 24 hours is selling. Yeah, so it is selling. Let's reduce on the size of this stuff. So if you have a notebook, then it will be easier for you to write this down. So you go to the trend. We are seeing 24 hours. We are selling. That is one day, guys. We are seeing that we are selling. Let's go to 4 hours. We do the same thing. 24 hours. We do the same thing. So we are seeing our zones clearly right here. That is our 24 hours we are selling. So let's mark out the zones. Let's mark out the zones. We are seeing that area there. The market did not break it, meaning it is a strong zone. Guys, get me clearly. That is a strong zone. We are seeing also this zone. Will the market break it? Or so we need to observe it and then we can give our. We are seeing this zone right here also. We are seeing that zone right there also. The market has been trending down as we saw from the daily time frame. So it's almost the same from 4 hours time frame. That what we saw in the daily is what we shall see in the 4 hours time frame right there. And it's what is happening. So for us now to look for buys, at least to be sure that we need those buys, then we shall wait for a tap to the zone here. At least it taps to the zone, and then we can be able to, yeah, to target this high, or we target that area which is our supply zone. Now this is our supply, then this is our demand zone. We are seeing a big push to the upside. This is our supply zone also. We are seeing another supply zone, of which for us to now to look at this, then we should wait for our trend to at least break this area, which is the supply zone. This is the second supply. Our first supply zone, second supply zone, or resistance. This is our demand zone or the support. So for us now to look for buys at least, then we shall wait for it to retest back to this demand, and we look for buys. Then when it breaks above this, we look for more buys targeting the supply zone. So that is simply what we are seeing. So we write it down also again. We write it down again that 4 hours time frame, 4 hours equals to selling also, of which these are going to be short sales from 4 hours time frame. There will be short sales from 4 hours time frame. Now let's go to 1 hour. We shall take our entry from the 15 minutes time frame. Yes, so this is our market that this is what we are seeing from. Let me zoom it out for you guys to see it clearly. We are seeing this gap. When was it created? It was created on this. It happened on this was Friday. Yeah, so it created on Monday at 1 a.m. This is the gap of which it is filled. We are seeing right there. So for us to look now for those cells, let's zoom it in somehow. We see we can be able to mark our zones. Let's use this tool. Let's use this tool. So that is it. Also here, yeah, so we shall look for sales also on this. Let me rewrite them again for those that were not seeing. Daily was 24 hours time frame. 24 hours time frame was selling. Then 4 hours equals to selling. And then 1 hour, 1 hour we are seeing selling also. So, yeah, so we are seeing also 1 hour we are seeing sales, of which this was our. So we shall wait for these sales. We are seeing that zone. If we had sold from there, then we were going to be massive. Yeah. So this is our zone right here. So, guys, please kindly subscribe to the channel if you are going to watch this. So we shall look for these sales. First, we shall look for these sales. 1 hour also we are looking for sales. So we shall look for these sales to get at least this to take out the low first. So let's take out the low, and then we can target this area. If it fails to break, then we shall have an opportunity of returning back. So that is what I'm seeing. That is all I'm seeing from 1 hour time frame. Also we are saying now let's go to 30, of which 30 is not going to count also. It's just almost like this time frame, which is 1 hour, 30 minutes, like 1 hour also. So this is our last now for to get our point of interest, the pure eye. Yeah, we are seeing this. The market had broken structure to the upside, of which we can also wait for it to break below it, then we shall target this area. Now let's look for our sales. We can look for our sales right here. We can look for our sales right here. Let's get that high. Our stop loss is at 11 pips. Let's target at least 50 pips. Yeah. So this is it, guys. We are finally at the point of interest that we shall be selling. So let's wait for that. That is my target, and it's what I'm seeing the market that is going to happen. So let's wait for it to, yeah, to make that move and we catch it. Let's wait for it to make that move and we catch it. Let's at least increase on this to make it, yeah. We are risking 15 pips to catch 50, of which that is it. Now let's wait. This is going to be our low now. So we are going to wait for this at least. If it can be able to move, then to take out this and we look for buys also. This is what I'm meaning. So we can wait for it to take out this low, then we look for these buys to the upside again. Yeah. So that is what I mean. If the market can make that move, then all shall be well. So that is what I'm seeing. Yeah. You might also be seeing a different point of view. Yeah. So it depends on your analysis now. That is what I'm seeing right there. We can first remove this. Let's first target our stuff. That let's first target that. Let me see on my phone if I can do something. So let's close this trade here. Yeah. So let me enter with you guys again now. So our target is at 3985. Let me enter these cells. One, two. So our target is at 3985. Another thing, guys, you don't need to wait for the full TP to be hit. If you are satisfied with your target or what you have hit, then you can be able to exit the market. Yeah, you don't need to sleep on it, or else your profits will be taken back again. So you need to follow your risk management. You need to follow your risk management. Follow your plan, guys. I might trade an account here that is not equaling to your size of the account. So it depends now on the account size that you have. So make sure be attentive and follow your risk management. Follow your risk management. So we can wait for that to play out. Then in the meantime, let's analyze at least another pair. Let me first check this. In the meantime, we should, or I will. Yeah, in the meantime, let me check on volatilities. So we are seeing the trade is reversing small, but that should not shake us. It shouldn't shake us. We are still looking for that sell. We are looking for those cells. We are looking for those cells. So meanwhile, let's check on volatility 75 index. Yeah, this is not 1S but 75 just. Let's see from 24 hours time frame. From 24 hours time frame. Wow. So this is how the move is on 24 hours time frame. This is how the move is. Let me zoom it in. This has been some push to the downside. The market was rallying down. So we can be able to draw our trend line that way. So that is our trend line right there. Yeah, you also need to master how to draw the trend lines, guys. You need to master the art of drawing those trend lines. Master the art of drawing trend lines. I mean the correct trend lines. Yeah, need to master that art. So this is all we are seeing here. This is volatility 75 index. You can as well as register. I don't know if I have the link on my description, but you can as well as register with it. So that is simply our trend line. Now we have to mark out the zones of those trend lines that we have drawn. This is our first zone. So what I mean by a zone is where you see a touch, where the market touches and it reverses or it retests. That is what I mean by a zone. We are seeing all these points where the market is reversing from. We are also seeing a break and retest right here. Down. This is a break and retest of our trend line, of which this is the one I trade. So our 24 hours time from 01 day time frame, we are seeing these are many lines. We have drawn many zones here. So we are seeing that sharp retest. Now, if you are to be a day trader, then you can enter from here for these buys. We are seeing here clearly what happened. A retest of my zone, a retest of my zone. So if you are to be a day trader, then you can enter this trade from here, get that area. Look at those pips. Then our stop loss can be below the the trend line. Now let's check on 4 hours time frame. How is it there? How is it there on the 4 hours time frame? 4 hours time frame, we can be able to, we are seeing a break of structure right there. I picked a wrong tool. So we are seeing a break of structure. So for us to follow the trend, then we can be able to take also our buy from here. Yeah, so we can target that. This is going to be below the low. So this is what I mean by the low, this area here. This area is our low of the market where I've marked with pink. Then this is our lower low now, or the lowest low of this market. So that is my area of interest, or the point of interest that I'm going to target. That is my target on this market. So I'm looking for those buys to the upside. This is it. So if you have not registered with Deriv, you can be able to find that link on my description. Tap on it, register, verify, and then I'll get you into the community freely. Everything is free. I get you into my community, you trade with me. So just register with that link, then you are sorted. See you guys in the next. So let's see on gold. Let's check on gold again. So our entry was on 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, so that is what we are seeing. We are seeing a move there. We are seeing that move on gold. We are seeing that move on gold. Let me first share this. So I want to first share this with the guys in the community. Guys, kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. So what I should just do is to paste this. So I have shared that with the community. We are busy on those sales. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Sub to the channel. So I shared this trade live, guys. If you are watching me, that is what I have shared right there. Our trade is moving well. Yeah, as I said, you don't need to wait for the full TP to be hit in order for you to leave that trade. Guys, listen. If you are satisfied with with the profit that you have made, then you can be able to exit that. You can be able to exit it. So we are seeing that move. We are seeing that move right there. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. So this is my second signal that I gave out. That is volatility 75, and then this is our gold. On gold, we are looking for sales. As everywhere is bearish, we are seeing from the daily time frame, 4 hours time frame, 1 hour, then 15 minutes. That is why we entered there for that sale. That is why we entered for that sale. Yeah. I hope everyone is bagging now already. I hope you have bagged something. You're in profits already if you have entered with us. Yeah. You should be in profits by now. And that was a sniper entry. Yeah, sniper entry from them. Just make sure you have subscribed to my channel, like the stream, share, and make sure you are updated with everything that I post. Yeah. So someone just confirmed here that is on a sale also. So make sure you're in that community that you guys saw that I was sharing the thing. Make sure you're in that community where you saw I shared the trade. Yeah. Should not be moved by a small retracement. Just 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 trust your analysis and everything is going to be alright. So make sure you have subscribed to my channel, like the stream, shared, and you updated, turn on the post notifications for anything that I drop, either vlogs or analysis or a tutorial. Just make sure you are updated. Wow, look at that push. Look at that push right there. Look at that push right there. So let's see this. We are seeing it retracing back. Let's just watch it keenly. Let's watch it keenly. Make sure you have subscribed, guys. Just make sure you have subscribed to the channel, guys. Yeah, just make sure you have subscribed to my channel, please. So let's check on our 75 index, our volatility. So it's about to target this low here. So let's wait to break that structure. If it can be able to break, then all is good. Yeah, so that is all for today, guys. So I'm going to run now. By running I mean I'm going off. So we might meet tomorrow again with this analysis or not. Yeah, so it's not assured that I'll come back again tomorrow live. It's not assured that I'll come back tomorrow. So from me, I'm going to leave you guys.